Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're back in Minecraft today. We're going to be working on the potato farm where we left off last weekend, trying to get that up to snuff with the rest of the West Hill Valley. And for folks that are maybe new to the channel or to the VOD channel on YouTube, which is Joel Duggan VODs, this is a 4-year-old medieval town valley project. It's expanded. It's kind of taken over a region of our Minecraft world. And so we've been at this a long time, and this is one of the older builds in the area, and it just wasn't quite where I wanted it to be. So we're revisiting it and bringing it up to, I guess, current standards. But I hope everyone's having a good Thursday so far. It's pretty mellow here. The sun is shining. There's this weird glowy ball in the sky here that we haven't seen for a month. So it's been kind of nice. It's still cold. It's still super, super cold outside. So I'm okay with being inside playing video games. However, it is nice to have some sunlight bouncing around in the studio for once. Cosmic Dancer is hanging out in chat. The Nookie is here as well. Mosaic Dream. Hello, Sandy. Good to see you. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. We have been spending a good portion of time lately in Core Keeper. And we unlocked a few things in that game yesterday. And so Tuesday and Wednesday streams on Core Keeper. Both of those VODs are up on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube if you're curious. And we had a good time. It's kind of opened my eyes to the survival crafting, genre in 2D as opposed to 3D. Because a lot of times you'll see crafting games and they're sort of like Minecraft clones or copycats and they don't really seem all that good. And you're like, well, why would I play that when I can just play Minecraft? Similar to Satisfactory as well. I feel like there's a couple of games out there that are automation games and factory building games. And I look at them and think, why would I spend time in this when I could just play more Satisfactory? But Core Keeper is different. Core Keeper has more RPG elements. It has more boss fights and stuff. We killed 2 bosses yesterday. It was fun. So if you're interested in any of that, all that is available on Joel Duggan VODs. I put the VODs up usually less than 24 hours later. So I stream at 1 o'clock Atlantic, UTC minus 4 hours for people around the world. And normally my VODs are up by 10 a.m. the next day on YouTube. And I was reminded of this actually when I was speaking with Cosmic earlier. I am planning on sorting out how to dual stream to both YouTube and to Twitch. So if you're not a Twitch user, you prefer YouTube, or I just want to reach more people on YouTube as well, I'm looking at getting a plugin for OBS that is going to allow me to stream simultaneously to both. Now we'll see if my computer can handle it. We'll have to see how that goes. But for now, things are going pretty well. Let's get into the game here. I might have to sleep here, but we'll pick up where we left off. Yes, nighttime. I don't know if there's a bed up here. We put a bed up here last time. 2 of them. West Hill started as a hamlet and it's turned into a countryside. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oof, bright and sunny. I also need to change. Oh no, that's normal. Maybe I'm just sitting closer to my monitor than I normally do. You don't need to be here though. I'm going to be pressing all of the wrong hotkeys today. It's going to be very much a Core Keeper hotkey mistake day, I think. So I don't have any old screenshots, but we changed the footprint of this house. It used to be way over here, this work area. The house had 2 levels, so we've cut it down. I'm now debating whether this should be here or whether we should move this whole step thing back by a bit. I guess we could fill this in with a bush and it would be okay. The barn is unfortunately empty. There's not a lot going on in here, so I need to finish that too. I ended up with a to-do list a lot longer than I intended. And then in here, we don't have any tables and chairs yet. That data pack is not ready. So we'll have to just make do. I might... Yeah, there's really not much I can do in here. We could try to throw down a carpet, but that might be too much in here maybe. If I did throw it on carpet, I would put it right in the middle, right there. I'm curious. I wonder if we could use moss carpet for that. This might be the wrong color. We'll see. Actually, no, that's not too bad. Why don't we do more of that? Don't want to lose that trapdoor. Maybe we'll move that somewhere else. Or we can just leave it like that. Let's get some spruce planks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Need to sneak that trapdoor in somewhere else, though. Oh, maybe that's okay. I thought I had stopped these guys from coming inside, but I guess I have not. They must be just coming in through the walls somehow. Always the same when you've played a different game for a bit and then you come back to Minecraft, you feel like the FOV is zoomed in. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I mean, I guess in Core Keeper, you're very zoomed out. Like it's a tiny little sprite on the screen. And the UI in Core Keeper is much larger too. Much larger. All right, well, I don't think there's anything left to do detail-wise down on the first floor because I don't have the tables and chairs data pack ready to go. I mean, I'm not the one working on it. The data pack is unavailable. I have not found a solution. Oh, that's where you're coming in. Okay, we'll grab another trapdoor. And I guess the bee is pathing through the house, looking for... That was weird. Looking for a way to get home, maybe? Hopefully that'll solve the problem. Kind of want to put a trapdoor above here. That. Just noticing a couple of little things. Excuse me. All right, I think that's it. I guess we could maybe put another tripwire hook in here. Sometimes the little details help. Just thinking that the back door could use something like this. I'll worry about furnishing and other details when we actually have the ability to do that. Because I'm not really sure about the barrel. Yeah. I do wish that we could have a way to have furnaces on and lit without having something in them. You know, like maybe they could have a glow if they had a finished item, but then a different glow if they were actually working. That would be fun. Okay. I'm calling the first floor finished. I just want to double check that before I started doing work on the outside. guess the first thing I want to do is take a look at the foundation and see if we want to add any either moss. Got some gravel, but it was andesite, cobble, mossy cobble. Did I bring tuff out here? I don't think I did. No, I did not. We shall go get some things. Tough blocks and gravel. Bring the deep slate. Don't think there's anything here we're gonna need. Bring that back out maybe. Bring that too. I think what we're going to do is probably move where the shulkers are right now, because I want to take a look at that path area and see what might need to be done. So where would we want to move this to? I guess we can go in the next door neighbor's place. We can move everything down here.
Joel flies around here better than we shoot.
Thanks very much, Cosmic Dancer, for the TTS Stormtrooper sticker and the 200 bits. Yeah, my aim is better than a Stormtrooper. That's fair. That's fair. I will take the compliment, I think. Okay, some of this stuff can go back in here. I don't know what goes in that space. Maybe it's not anything. Guess I should have done this after I moved everything. It's the only compliment I'll ever get. Nice. Good to know where I stand. Just enough room for the bed. Nice. So I wanted to have a clear look at this front path because I think it needs to get smaller. And I guess, yeah, we'll probably go from down here. This looks pretty done, so I think we'll set up shop down here. Put the bed maybe closest. All right, then we've got bushes, short grass, green bin, jungle wood, and that's azalea bushes. Where's the tuff? There it is. The woods. Really need to find a replacement for my the labeling that I used to do on shulker boxes. It was so much nicer. Carry on. Hot box. The first thing I want to do is maybe make this path feel a little bit smaller. Need some moss, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually expanding this to have some sort of garden. It would be cool. Like flowers or something. Again, this is all very, very early on when I first came into the area. I can see some bushes up against the house, maybe even expanding this to have some sort of fence. So something here that would maybe attach. Something that would kind of designate that space as garden-like, you know? So we'll work on that. And then I would change the blocks back there too. But then I feel like this is awful wide. I feel like this needs to only be maybe 4 wide. Yeah. Have I seen the new snapshot? Yes, I looked at it yesterday live on stream. I think maybe you hadn't joined the stream by that point yet, Cosmic. Yeah, I saw the new chickens yesterday, and I mean they're cool. I like the cold weather chicken. There's really not much different about the warm weather chicken other than a different skin. think that's going to come in this way too. So 1, 2, 3. Right away, that's going to make this more interesting. Cut this right down. Now, I don't know. I think maybe we want to curve this down this way. Cactus flowers look cool. Yeah. I mean, as long as they give players control. Like if I want cactus to be in an area and I don't want a flower on the cactus, I want there to be a way to not have a flower on the cactus. You know, like right click with shears and it doesn't grow a cactus flower. I think that sometimes they make these changes and then they forget that sometimes players want to be able to either choose between the before and the after. What was the other thing that was inconsistent for me? I don't like the new way that they bone meal bushes and the new dry grass. It's inconsistent with how grass works and inconsistent with how the firefly bush works. I think they should pick one. And I think the right way to do it would be how the firefly bush works. Like if you come up to a bush and you bone meal it, you should just get more of that on the ground. So like if I hit this with bone meal, what should happen is that I should get more of that stuff on the ground instead of one growing there, one growing there, one growing there, one growing there, and then nothing happening anymore until I start to bone meal that one. Like that to me is tedious. People are just going to put it in a one wide farm anyway. So like just make it work consistently with the other things in the game. And the other thing that I think is unfortunate is, as of yet, this could change, but they've given dry grass 2 levels. There's like a slab level and then there's like a full block level. It's not quite as low as that. It's about that big. But then we have people have been asking for grass that's shorter than this forever. So I hope that with the way that dry grass works, they'll apply that to grass and so that we can have a grass slab or a half high grass. I think it would make a lot of sense. I hope they do it. I know it feels like I'm just asking for one more thing after they announced 6 new things, but like, I think that for me, it's that it feels inconsistent. And I love the new dry grass. I think it looks great, but they're doing these things, like they're adding these new things into the game that feel modern or are modernizing the game in terms of like its competitors, I guess. But then they're not changing the models of things. The cows still look like they were designed in 2008, you know, and I mean, 15 years ago. So not 2008, but I don't know when cows got added to the game, but let's just say 2012 for the sake of argument. They still look like they're a 2012 model. The little snout that they added the cows, it's fine, but like they really could do more. And I think right now they have the opportunity to do more, and yet they're not. So it feels pretty good. Yeah, so that opens up this area to have more going on. Just throw in some light texture for now. Some of this I'm sure will end up changing. Yeah, works. Cool. So the path, I think, is a good spot. I want to definitely create a divide here, so maybe we'll actually add in a little bit of grass creeping around, just to kind of show like there's two different ways to go. Yeah, I'm looking at making some changes to the crops as well. I want them to be a little bit more, so what I'm looking for. Oh, you know what? Try acacia and azalea. Yeah. We are in a sunflower plant. Just thinking that in some places it might be nice to have some dropped greenage, foliage. Yeah, that's not as cool as I thought it was going to be. Guess maybe this would be a good spot to do this. Yeah, it's not bad. That's a little bit better. Probably want to change some of those too. Worry about that later. Yep. If anything, we might want to go a little bit shorter here. Yeah, that works. Now this does not make a whole lot of sense. Actually, that's not bad. I feel like this is a problem. I wanted to move this back, I think, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to need planks, trapdoors, and a bunch of other stuff. I think greenage is a decent word for Minecraft foliage. We've got short terms for everything else, right? Guess I should have brought some mangrove. Oh, I have some. Don't know if we'll be able to get away with some pale oak, maybe. Just looking at this place, it's a really cool spot for naturally generated forest. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I chose West Hill, is because it was a sunflower plains. It was a really large sunflower plains, actually. Basically this whole area in between the rivers is all sunflower plains. And then you've got a giant taiga here. Well, sorry, it is a large taiga, not a giant taiga, but it's a large taiga biome there. Then you got a mountain, more taiga all around this way. More sunflower fields down there, I think. And then even though there's this other weird divide, there's like this ridge of trees like there that kind of like hides everything. So it's pretty good for a location. I quite like it. All right, I'll worry about the wall later. This is just too far forward. Feel like I might lose that. And I think I want to arrive at this spot. Yeah, it's not bad as far as the area goes. I didn't have to do much in terms of like just smoothing things out. I didn't have to come up with a lot of land features on my own. You know, like there's a natural spot for a bridge, there was a natural hillside for a farm, there was a weird little brook here. Like I don't think I made this entirely out of my head. Like I think there was part of it here and then I just connected it. It was just like a spot where the Minecraft, you know, algorithm gave us a weird water thing, you know. Some of this is man-made, but even like this was a naturally low area. It's not like I dug it down. I turned it into a swamp, but it's not like I had to like dig down 20 blocks. Like it was just kind of there. It's kind of a harsh transition. Maybe I'll go grab a barrel. Be better. Also, maybe some of these. You're a blank canvas kind of Minecrafter. I can see that. I like kind of leaning into what the nature, or I guess algorithm, has to offer. I find that that's more my speed. Otherwise, I just feel like I'm changing everything. At that point, it's like you might as well just start in a creative world, right? So here, I feel like we might want the wall to curve in a bit. Yeah, it's not bad. Maybe the opposite. Yeah, that feels better. Sure. Yeah, then I want this to come around too. Maybe that doesn't go there. Gets a little wide. Oh, you know what? We can probably do like a barrel here. Yeah, that kind of helps. Almost like a function as well. As a border. Maybe we'll put a composter there too. It's a little bit better. still feels kind of dark. Actually gonna need some rooted dirt out here too. Got a lot of planks in the early texture, and the jungle also looks good too. Oh, maybe not there. Foobar Basilisk. Hello, hello. Wish I could tag barrels and composters as not for you villagers. My village is full of accidental official people. Yeah, that's why I didn't bother with adding real villagers to my stuff. Because it would be all that kind of problem, right? I agree. I think that would be a really cool thing if you could just flag something as non-villager. I wonder what would be a good way to do it. I mean, my guess, not to throw this solution at everything, but like waxing the workstation would be cool. But like, how do you communicate that to players? Like that's the thing that you can do, right? I think that's pretty good. I feel like this would probably end up being wall. Probably do like a stair there or something. I think I want to connect this a little bit more. I really need to go get some rooted dirt. I'm feeling like I'm missing it as a texture. Not a fan of the path back here either. Path block. That's a sticker now, Cosmic. No touchy. It's not TTS, but it's one of the default ones. Do I even have rooted dirt? Oh yeah, I got tons. Sweet. Zero. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks to everybody that's lurking. Appreciate it. Jay Christ, good to see you.
Whoa, no touchy. No touchy.
See?
No touchy.
Thank you, Cosmic, for the sticker. Appreciate it. Oops. think I like that better. That would be a really good spot for fallen leaves, I think. Oh, that's not quite the same, is it? Feels very square. We'll have to do something with that. There'll have to be some sort of bush happening here. That's probably pretty good. I didn't have half of these blocks when I textured this. That's for sure. It's a strange noise with the bees. Yeah, the rooted dirt was worth the effort, Cosmic. 100%. Oh, I do have some grass with me. Whoops. I feel like that's pretty good. I want to switch this out to something I can put grass on. Yeah. And I think we'll put a bush back there, but I'll wait until I can put something darker underneath it. Need to go get some muddy mangrove roots. Nice to have this all out of the way, but unfortunately it's a little far. But I needed to have a clear view of what was going on here. And these usually look pretty good next to things like the concrete powder. Yeah. Yeah, better. Now, this mess. How do I want... It's actually a decent angle. Just feels funny with that there, so maybe we'll get rid of this. Go for a bigger bush. Maybe we'll do that here too. Kind of creates a nice border. Yeah, moss did not exist. That's why there's this concrete pattern everywhere. It just wasn't a thing in 2020. Nice. That helps a lot. Break time when you're ready. Thank you very much, Cosmic. Appreciate it. This kind of stuff is just too much fun because like you really have like most of the work is done for me. I'm just kind of tweaking, which is something I really enjoy in this game. Not crazy about that. Maybe I'll switch this back to one of these. Cool. We'll tackle this corner when I get back. I'm going to stick to these breaks today. If you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. It gives me a chance to zap the coffee, make it warmer, and gives you a chance to grab a friend, let them know about the channel, and I'll be right back. Time to sleep before we go outside. Thank you, Cosmic. Now, this section, is it going to be worth it just to knock this back? No, I think it would look better, more interesting with a bush there. So we'll do something like this. I want to go get some different types of bushes. First I need to drop this off somewhere. That's all good. I guess I can strip down some of the grass. I don't need some of this. Don't need any dirt. Certainly don't need 3 stacks of horse dirt. That frees things up a little bit. Oh, I need shears. I've been having to break this grass on its own. Go. Really looking forward to the new bush block. I think that'll be fun for projects like this, where you can add some variety to what you're seeing. Good. So, right, I think this is going to be more wood related. Maybe we need that to be a little wider. That's a little bit better. Oh, nope. I do find that jungle leaves look like dark azalea. So I like to put jungle leaves on the bottom and then azalea on the top. Yeah, that means I don't need this there. This could probably actually be more bush. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe do the same thing here. Still feels a little hollow. That's better. Hmm. This might be a good spot for that piece of jungle. Looks kind of wet in a way. Yeah, all this is going to have to change too. I'd like to make them a little bit more dense looking. Like that looks like spruce leaves maybe. Like this could even be, might even want to make this muddy like that. Oh, maybe not. Roots would be good there though. Oh, inventory problems. Something I wish we had in the Minecraft inventory that you have in creative is a trash can. What do I not need? I've seen a couple of people mention in the communities you share that you and Westel were the first thought when they saw the new bush blocks, more for you to be able to decorate with. Well, that's cool. I would imagine a lot of people think more of like Whip or Jersey Boy when it comes to like textures and landscaping, or Scar, right? I don't know whether I would come to mind, but I guess if it's part of the spawn chunks or this community, then that would make sense. Oh, I didn't bring any roots. You know, as much as I, will ask repeatedly for new blocks from Mojang, I do understand that we have so many that I forget what we have. Like I understand that it's a bit of a thing. I feel like we're going to make this jungle. Not the best position. I tried to adjust the brightness of my monitor, and I find that Minecraft is really dark now at night. I think I had it previously on HDR, and it just wasn't. Everything was very washed out. I think maybe we'll switch those. Yeah, I don't think I like this here. That's a little bit better. Yeah, see, all this I think we need to change to coarse dirt. Yeah, it'll look a lot better. Is it because those bees they really add a lot to the atmosphere? Oh, totally. I agree. Yeah, bees are great. I was thinking actually it would be a really fun texture pack, especially with everything being data driven now. If you could add like your own kind of firefly bug or something, like have every 5th bee, or just, you know, even just renaming a bee with a name tag and just make it look like a giant cartoon firefly. I think that would be kind of fun. Even just having bees retextured as like butterflies would be cool. You could make them like a big cartoonish butterfly, or you could make like the model just be like 5 or 6 little teeny butterflies floating around, but then have them have the flight path and all the stuff that bees do be basically the same. The trouble, of course, is that you end up with them having to go into hives and stuff, which doesn't make any sense. I feel like I was out of something. Oh, coarse dirt. Okay, I think that works. I put underneath that soul soil. Actually, maybe we'll do a trapdoor there. Feels kind of like a workspace. Want something darker, but not necessarily mangrove. Guess it's okay. What I could do is switch this. Yeah. Better tie-in. So one thing I should try to do is have the lighter blocks out in the sunshine. Speaking of sunshine, it just immediately goes away. I'm not crazy about the bees on scaffolding, but it doesn't look terrible. That's where I would use a table from Tables and Chairs if I was confident that it would be a consistent pack to use. I feel like maybe a bush under the window would be a good idea. Yeah, those don't look the best next to the two tall roses. I wonder if I should just do all berry bushes. The wall feels very blank. Maybe we could put some vines or something on it too. I feel like we've made some decent progress. It's starting to feel better anyway. Yeah. Just maybe a few more bits around here. Now that I have my rooted dirt, I can do that out here too. Where's the water? I guess it was from the rain. It's like, why is it wet farmland? But I guess the rain would have ticked some of them over, I guess. That feels a little funky. Maybe we'll do something else there. And then this side, I wanted to expand sort of like the wet look under here. Maybe we'll do mangrove there. And then when it gets out into the sunlight, I want to hit it with some lighter blocks. We can also go with some stuff under there. What would be good under there? Maybe more mangrove? It's a little dark. That makes sense. Actually, maybe we'll do something a little rougher. There we go. Now, I feel like there's probably going to be some sort of grass overlap back here. I don't think it's going to be a bush. I feel like this, I want this to be darker. There's a lot of contrast happening there. And so this is where I want to switch and maybe grab some tough and mossy cobble. Can't put grass there. That's not bad. Not bad. We'll revisit that. Maybe we'll put a darker block here. So I'll come back with some other blocks. Oops. And down here, I guess we'll do these two. One way to deal with the inventory clutter is to eat it. Yep. Works like a charm. I can't put grass anywhere but in the corner. That works fine. Can't do carpet. We're kind of stuck there. And I guess a lot of these maybe closer to the edges. Maybe we'll do something bright here. Oops, wrong thing. Although I guess this could also be more wood-like too. Indicating that there's actually a step there. This might actually be better as a stair. Yep, and we'll switch this to logs. That's better. Root of dirt always looks so good next to moss anyway. Still have jungle? Don't. You don't recommend chewing on a big block of stone? Yeah, probably not. Probably not the best course of action. Jungle. Really feeling the inventory pain today, that's for sure. You have to always remember that you're like ripping stuff up. So you've got to have room for the things you're picking up as well. I don't know what I did before I had a clock in Minecraft. Like I know exactly when to sleep. And it really helps. Oh, I just forgot I had these. It's a little dark. That's not the end of the world. Kind of want to add more grass in here. Oh, I put all my grass away. I wonder if I can get away with a sunken push block there. Sort of feels like it cuts the corner. Maybe we'll just move it over here. Switch those around. I think the azalea is going to look better closer to the jungle block. That works out. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That brings us around to about here. I think at this point I want to get the foundation changed up and drop some of these blocks here. Let's put back these ones for now. And we'll get some tough bricks, maybe. Certainly some mossy cobblestone.
Joel, don't just throw away the flowers. Cosmic is watching. Oh no! Run, Joel! Run!
You mean these flowers? These flowers that are hanging right here somewhere? They're there. The ones that are going to despawn. Those ones. Yep. Those ones. I refuse. Cosmic, did you not know that telling a streamer what to do is generally frowned upon? Okay, let's maybe put some darker blocks in the corners. Don't think I have anything darker than tough. Maybe basalt. Yeah, and then we're going to put something over top of that anyway. Maybe even one of these. I like that. I don't think we can get away with the tough bricks. Probably not. No, it looks a little bit too fancy, I think. We might be able to get away with another bush there. A little repetitive. I think that looks better. Again, I'm trying to like put the lighter blocks where the sun might hit, just to try and help out a little bit. Oh, you know what? We'll have to do more textures out here when we have a chance. All right, this one now. There's a bee inside the house again. Did I leave the back door open? No, I guess they must be able to fit in through this. They're coming in somewhere. Out. Back. Got no idea. not that way. Oh. I give up. You got in. Maybe you can figure out your way out. So if I was to rough out a bush out front here. Something like that. I wonder what's going on. Did you make it in time? Nope. You did not make it in time. Fail. Oh, I don't have those. Tried to log in to save the flowers. Too late. Twitch delay for the win. Do I have any other flowers in here? I probably don't. No. Just berries. Oh, did you get them? That's not the same ones. Nice. Yeah, I've got flowers now. Chasing you around. It's a rare occurrence that there's two people on the server at the same time. Okay, I was going to put a bush back here. And I want to have darker block. Here at least we're a lot closer to the bank of shulker boxes, so I can do a little bit more. That goes there. I feel like we could probably put a burn back here. I like it. Grab one of these. I don't think we're going to put flowers out here. I was thinking about it, but I think maybe we'll just leave it as it is. I think we'll go tough and then mossy. Yeah, the tough is just a little bit less of a contrast to everything, which I like. I guess here we could try to go for maybe a, I feel like I maybe want to go with a different block here. And then we can put some vines down if I have room, which I don't have room. We're not really using the stairs and slabs, are we? The vines might be a little bit bright. Actually, you know what? That's not bad. Word Nerdify, hello, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day so far. The vines, I don't know now. Yeah. Unclear. Remove the bee in the house problem? Was it a lead? Probably is the lead. Resolved your bee in the house problem. Good day, sir. Nice. Play Minecraft with friends, people. Much more entertaining. Do we like this little fence thing? I don't mind it. Doesn't feel necessarily attached. Maybe I just need to switch them up. Oh, you used a flower. Imagine that. I think that looks better. I don't think I want to add signs to that. That might be too problematic. No. That's not bad. Although that limits what I can put there, so maybe not. That's kind of fun. Maybe we could do that in a couple places. I kind of wish I could do it back there, but I like that fern. I think that's fine. Definitely using the wrong hotkeys today. Hitting E, which is interact in Core Keeper. Yep. I don't know about that. I guess this is visible from the inside. Yeah. That's going to be that one. I guess this is the one that we'll have to make dark. Got a little bit of a shadow back here. Yeah, that feels better. Gabby the Guy, hello, welcome in. Obscure network problems. That does not sound fun, Word Nerdify. It does not sound fun at all. Right, we're just going to get rid of this stuff because it's distracting while we figure out what we want to do. My best guess is at least having the edge not be exposed dirt. I feel like there's going to be a bush here. Stream time's at 2 hours. More break. Yes, there's definitely more break coming. I need more of these. That's in that space. Try not to clutter the inventory by only taking like one thing at a time. Can't put anything there either. That's interesting. I guess maybe we'll try this. Maybe we fudge this one a bit. Put this over here and do that. And I guess you really can't see that. So maybe we don't need this here at all. And we can just put another bush back here. I think this just needs to get a little bit bigger. This is where we probably want to have something crawl up the chimney. Yeah, probably what we'll do. Cool. I will handle that when I get back. I will grab some food here. As per usual, folks, I do take a break once an hour. Ooh, geez. Bee problem not fixed. No idea. how they're getting in. They must be coming in through the window. They must be able to fit through the window and then not be able to get back out. Like, why can't you go out through the door, friend? All right, I will be back in 5 or 6 minutes. All right, let's see what we can do. There's a lot of flowers here. That does not solve the bee problem. Gee, I wonder what could have happened. What co-server mate could have flower barfed all over my beautiful dirt? Don't want to disturb the dirt. Oh, they're everywhere. Everywhere. All this work that I've done to maintain a flowerless dirt farm. Some people. Any more? I think we're good. At least I got free flowers. You also want them? They're in this shulker box. Right there. No bee. I wonder how the bees are getting in. I'm not planning on sitting and watching for the bees, but just, it is a little strange. I feel like that's pretty good. Maybe we want to go over here. No. Just in time for the rain. I may actually want to add in some vines here. That on the inside, I wonder. No, okay. Turn that into a mossy brick. Can't put it there. Maybe we can do another mossy brick here. Hey, free stuff is free stuff. Mossy brick. Yeah, I should really look up another client-side mod that will let me label shulker boxes. I feel like it would be very handy. Is that a slab? Nice. That works. Put a little jungle down here. And then maybe we'll add some of the sunken bush into the ground stuff down here. Yeah, this feels a little bland, so maybe we'll switch this out. Maybe here we'll do some grass. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like the vine going up the build too. Helps kind of make the build feel like it's been around a while, which it has. It's the oldest build in the area. I feel like I could use more going on up there. Maybe I should do a bit more with the shutters. I'm a little inconsistent with the roof. Oh, I had stairs. I remember this from the last time I streamed. I saw this. I was like, I need to fix that. The backward stair. Looks okay, but then I guess maybe we have to change this. Not crazy about that. I guess I could change this. Nope. I think I would rather have signs up here. Question is, can I do that in other places and have it look good? I would say probably. Did I also do it on the back? Not at that level, but I could over here. It's only taken 2 hours, but we're not pressing the wrong hotkeys anymore. All right, let's continue this around. This is starting to remind me of the other woodpile I've got behind the mansion in the town. So here we're going to want another dark section. When I return to Core Cube, I'll be pressing the Minecraft keys? Probably. That is more than likely what's going to happen. Now, do I want here? Probably. Once you get going with the moss, it's really hard to stop. Like, you really feel like you have to do, like, mostly moss. Doesn't feel like it works otherwise. Whoops. I like that better. Nice. Yes, some of these could be switched out if they don't have grass on them. Maybe not that one. That's what we needed. Cool. Good. And then from over here, we'll just add in some depth. And I think I'm going to put some other blocks underneath those campfires. That feels kind of boring. The azalea bushes, they're an odd color, but I do find that they're more dense. I like them that way. Dan, hello, good to see you. Don't know what is with the keyboard. Am I typing in a moment, but I keep pressing the caps lock without realizing. You touch type and I'll be in the middle of an email. Suddenly, all of a sudden you're yelling. Yeah, I've done that before too. I do that a lot with video games. Like I'll be hitting, like my shift and caps lock are really close together for me because of the way that my hand is. And like when I go to type on signs or name characters in things or type stuff into games, I'll have caps lock on without realizing it. Because it doesn't affect your controls at all, right? This feels flat. Maybe we can get rid of that one. Yep. And I think maybe we'll get like, maybe I'll get some sand or something. This will be another good opportunity to put like leaves, like the leaf litter. Cool. Might look like wood chips a little bit. I think we're okay for stuff and cobble. So I'm trying not to redo like every last little section, but it would be nice to have like a little bit of texture here. We'll go in this direction. Maybe we'll switch that out too. Maybe this would look better if it was one of these. Packed mud. Yes, I like that. And then we can add in maybe a little grass or maybe some moss carpet. Help that feel lower. It's cool. Same thing back there. Do a little bush trick. I'm not crazy about this piece right here. feel like we maybe get away with some colors here. Maybe we'll skip this one. Nope, that was better the other way. Leaf litter, yeah, it's a... I know it's technically proper. We had a couple people write into the Spawn Chunks podcast to say, like, you know, that's exactly what you call it in agriculture. And had somebody comment on YouTube saying that, like, I think Joel is too hung up on leaf litter. And I guess they missed the whole part where I said devil's advocate when I went to argue against it. I still think it's maybe favoring alliteration and the literal correct term for the block over what might feel good in a video game, you know? If a darker block would look good back here. Yeah, I think that helps. A little bit of a shadow. I do really like the sound of packed mud. Very subtle. Yeah, getting there. It's a really subtle drop. I kind of wonder whether we could do something a little bit more with it. Like even having a post here might look good. Maybe not. Maybe this has to be like a stair. Or maybe this has to be planks. I will switch these around. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Feels a little bit more like a constructed staircase than it did before. Yeah, getting there. Now all of this could change, so I'm not going to get too far down the line here. Because we don't know what's happening with this wall yet. One of the things I wanted to do with this farm, with finishing up this back landscaping, is that this farm here, the apiary, the bee farm, is going to be a lot easier to do when, like, we've already finished the old abandoned farm, and if we finish this up here, then putting something in between here becomes much easier. I find it's easier to work in between two finished builds. You know, and the same idea is that, like, this has got a road there, it's got a river here, it's got some boundaries. So this, I feel like having some weird arbitrary boundaries out here. Like, once we realize that this path, like, if this space really isn't going to be used for much, then, like, maybe this wall changes. I don't know. I don't know why, outside of just having a nice round circle. I'm not sure why that wall has to be there like that, so we might change the way that that works. It might actually be better to have it follow the road. Like right now, the road...
The one called Cosmic, wanted me to let you know that the 30-minute timer is done. Sigh. I am a highly intelligent and articulate bot, and I have been given tasks a simple voice assistant could perform. What has my life become?
Thank you for the reminder, Cosmic. I appreciate that. Normally, the stickers give like a little boop before they come in. Is there an option to turn that off now? Because that startled me. Like, that was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. By the way, do you folks hear the stream stickers, and do they have an echo? I was trying to get rid of the echo. The last time I made one, a clip, it was a David Attenborough sticker that Cosmic had written, and it was echoing on stream. Retro Rallying, thanks very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. How'd you find the stream? There was no echo on that one. Okay, cool. It's hard to tell sometimes with the digital ones, like the GLaDOS and the Claptrap and the HAL 9000 or whatever, because they're robots, and so sometimes the echo is weird. But there, if you go and listen to the clip on the channel, the David Attenborough clip, it's also on TikTok for my channel as well. There is definitely an echo on that one. It's inconsistent across my different setups, so I don't really know what's going on. Retro Rallying says Spotify and your YouTube. Very cool. So Spotify, I'm assuming through the Spawn Chunks podcast, and YouTube, like Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube, or did you come in from like Spotify, from like the Spawn Chunks? Welcome in, by the way. Thanks for letting us know. How's your Thursday? It is Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday all day long. All right, food. Oh, Cosmic, it's totally fine. Thank you for the sticker, the 200 bits. I really appreciate the support, and I mean, they're funny. I just was like, normally what happens, like, there's a little chime, and so it gives me an indication to like stop talking before we start to listen to the sticker. And at first I didn't like the chime because there's a chime and then there's like an eon, like there's a huge pause before the sticker actually plays. And I've looked into the settings and I don't think there's anything that I can do to like change the sticker settings, you know? In terms of like, I can change their length and their volume, but I can't change like what the boop noise is that it comes in on, all that kind of stuff. All right, so I think we did pretty well. I think I need to grab some more signs. I need to make some more signs. Pretty good, just trying to get to work done before playing Minecraft. Nice. Work before play, I guess. Well, thanks for coming in. Always good to have new folks. So we've got signs at 1, 2, and 3. So technically the sign would be here. I think I prefer the grass there, but then the other sign would be up here. And the bee is in, and he's got pollen on him. It looked like he was going for the front window. I don't know how they get in. I think they're like teleporting through the walls. I've not used a beehive anywhere in here as like a decoration block on purpose. Now he's gone. Where'd he go? I feel like he's phasing in and out of the house. There's just no way. I missed one. Cha! Yeah, I don't know where he went. Well played, Cosmic. I'll put it with the other ones. There are 33 of them now. Dice M, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't recognize your name either. Welcome in. How did you find the stream? Same as Retro? Was it Spotify and Spotify and YouTube? We have stairs up there. That looks okay. I don't know if we're gonna put. Not gonna put. Oh, they totally can fit. Seen, witnessed. They are fitting through that space. Okay. I don't know why. I guess they're just pathing through the house, but then not realizing that they can't get through the other side. That's annoying. From the Spawn Chunks on YouTube, just saw where you were live and popped in. Loving the build. Thanks very much. Yeah, it's coming along. So today we were working on the pathing, adjusting the staircase, retexturing some of this, redoing some of the garden. We did some texture work around here. We made this path a lot smaller. And so this is a nice empty green space. This is going to be a flower garden, I think. Something to kind of break up all the green. We really need to change this. This is really boring. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pull the beetroots down to here. Have beetroot all along the top tier. And then flowers everywhere. If you missed it, Cosmic Flower boned me. And then this potato field here, what I want to do is I want to treat it like this one. On a much larger scale, I want to do like potatoes without the beetroot, but like potatoes and bushes, and have them be like, look like a more interesting flower garden. Sort of like what we did over with the abandoned farm. Like this, but less overgrown and abandoned. Like make it look a little bit more interesting. I think the only thing missing over here is just a couple of carpets. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. It would be cool to have some sort of decorative thing. I'm also thinking we might want to change these guys. Some dark oak. I started thinking about the details in the rafters as well. Prefer the contrast. Now that's a lot smaller. It's a cleaner look inside, but then also it's a nice clean look outside too. Yeah, we were messing with the signs. I guess I could put a sign here. Then I can't put it on that side. And where did I put them over here? I'm going to leave this one alone. I don't think this is going to look good. I don't think I want them here. No. I feel like that could be a trapdoor, maybe. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, maybe we can connect them? This is the fun part when I'm like detailing things and like, where did my signs go? Just kind of shooting from the hip. For that to look like a structural thing, you'd have to repeat the pattern elsewhere, and I don't really have the room to do that, so we'll leave that like it is. Maybe this one. Is this something we can see from the inside? No. Don't want to change that to something else. I thought a barrel might look good, but then we'd have to put the barrel on the other side too. Maybe we'll just do this one in the corner. I think that's pretty consistent. And then if we did the other one there, that would make sense. Currently excavating about 2 million blocks in the nether for a build, so I need something to watch in the meantime. Wow, yeah, that's hey, look, we enjoy the lurkers. Lurkers are welcome. And yeah, what are you building? Spawn another fortress encased in netherrack, so I just started digging it now and I can't stop. Yeah, the sense of completionism in builds in Minecraft is real, right? It feels like styling sideburns. Hello, Alistair. Thanks very much. This is an older build, but it's coming along. How are you doing, man? I haven't talked to you in a little while. I mean, we've been texting, but I haven't seen you like in a live chat in a little bit. Maybe in Discord. I want more signs. Oh, no, you're under the weather. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. That's a pain. Oh, yeah. I guess that's consistent. Do I want to put one over here too? I do not. You know what? We're not going to do that there. We may not do these ones. I prefer the carpet here. I like the difference in height. I think that actually works there. Kind of makes sense. It's like almost like a bit of strapping, maybe. Helps with that corner. The same height. Yes. This path is starting to feel a lot more natural to run along too. Retro, hey, I'm happy to inspire. That's awesome. I really appreciate the compliment. All I can suggest is patience and persistence. Because this whole area has been 4 years in the making. And so you don't get to touch every block without a lot of time in game. But this build in particular, especially because we got a couple of new folks here. When you first come in across the bridge, this is like your entrance into the valley. And it's like the first thing you see next to the wheat mill. This wasn't here before, but this was like the first thing. And because of the green, you really do see it very quickly. So we have yet more landscaping and layering to do here. I want to put like a custom tree here to kind of cover some stuff up. That's why I want to make this more interesting. We've got varying heights in the wheat, so it works. But here, I feel like we need to shape that up. I might even see what this would look like with a bit of a wheat field. You know, it might be worth having a bit of a wheat field. It'd be really cool to have like wheat on both sides. Maybe just this section here would do. I don't know. I'll mess around with it. We've got bone meal for days, so it's not difficult. It's that building. Yeah. We took you'd have to go back to the early VOD. This is part 4 or 5. But this here used to be way over here. And the building used to have a living room here and a second floor. And we took all that out and just squished it. Now inside, it's just like a single room, kitchen, living, dining, with a bedroom upstairs, and that's it. Upstairs is really small. Very, very tiny. A little bit of storage, and then just like bed and chair and a chest. That's it. And bees. The bees keep on coming in through the windows and they just won't leave. I think that looks okay. I think I want to change something up here though. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I don't know about that part. That's not part of the house. Inside. Sweet. We're just going to change that into bricks. I'll do probably just a regular cracked brick. Sometimes when textures combine and line up, it's almost like I call them like tangents, and it drives me crazy. I'd much rather something look like it's got clear shape definition. Thanks. Yeah, I think it's cozy too. Yeah, much cleaner line. So what I was thinking about there was there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a 5th texture, but having like multiple textures combining on this vertices was weird for me. And so by changing that out, it looks a lot better. And I think more consistent with that side too. So we have not really finished up the roof. The roof is kind of like a rough translation from the old roof. And so I want to go through, add more mossy bits and like have some stuff like growing on the roof. Similar to what we did over here with stuff growing up. I want to have some stuff hanging down. And I think specifically, yeah, this is the original build, but obviously I've got some supports and stuff that I have yet to figure out how we're going to handle that. So that is visible. Well, no, it's not visible from down here. So we've got some things we can mess with a little bit, make it look good, but that's gonna be a different stream. Right now, it was just a matter of getting the foundation, these paths, and a bit of trim. Still a very early game. You don't have shulkers or mending. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like you'd want like beacon, mending, and a bunch of other quality of life enchantments. Do we like these little signs? I'm not sure. I'm not convinced I like those. Actually, no, they're fine. I kind of want to do something along here. That's actually not terrible. Maybe we can do something else up there too. Yeah. Oh, that needs slabs. Those are not connected. Slabs are upside down stairs. Say slabs. Maybe we can put some fence gates and stuff up in there too. I'll worry about that when I finish the roof. I basically wanted to talk about or sort out things from the gables down today. I wasn't too worried about more going on. Here would be a really fun spot to put like the firefly bushes that are coming.
Here, deep in the depths of the Citadel Minecraft server, we find Joel at his 3rd hour of stream. He has made things look pretty, he has evicted a bee from the build on at least 3 occasions, and was flower bombed by an unknown server mate. Extraordinary.
Unknown server mate. Unknown. Mystery. Who would have strewn flowers around? It was you, Alistair, wasn't it? Thank you for the TTS sticker, Cosmic. I heard the little chime that time. I heard the chime. When is the new snapshot releasing? The new snapshot is out now. I don't know when the snapshot is turning into a drop. Retro. We covered on the spawn chunks though, so I'll be talking about the new chickens and the new grasses on Monday on the show. We were talking about it earlier a little bit. I like the new grasses. I kind of wish we had short grass in this block, and I kind of wish that the bushes would bone meal consistently with other things in the game. Plausible deniability, right? Yeah, exactly. Could have been anyone, Cosmic, I agree. The possibilities are endless. There are only, what, 3 of us? 4 of us that play on the server consistently now? Cool. Well, I think the paths and everything on the right side of the path, so the house side, is all done. I don't see anything that needs a lot of love. Maybe a little bit of texture through here or something. That's it. I'm sure if I start poking around, I will find other things to make my own, but okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, the temptation to make everything moss is really high, isn't it? Maybe we'll switch these. Put grass there. Yeah. Wish with a silk touch shovel you could collect dark and warm type of grasses. Yeah, I think the bushes, I think you can just punch them and they drop them. You don't even need shears. But then they bone meal funny. So I don't know. At this point, Alistair says I should probably take responsibility for any and all shenanigans because I won't be able to remember everything in my old age. Fair. That's fair. I have a hard time remembering what I've done on the server too, just because it's been 7 or almost 8 years now since we started it. But anyway, I should probably pass you all along to somebody else playing Minecraft here. Let me just bring up my Twitch page and see what's going on. I think we did pretty good. I think this looks decent. Very front garden-y, functional but fashionable. Looking forward to doing some flowers and things out here. Depending on when it drops, I might even be able to use wildflowers, depending on when that new drop is coming. It might be soon. I don't know. I feel like they're announcing probably something in April, because normally there's a June drop or a June update, and I can't imagine them waiting till May to announce that. So I'd imagine they want to put out the latest drop, the one that we're seeing all these different animals in February or March. So I would imagine we're going to get it soon. Let me just see who's live. So many people are playing this Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 or whatever it's called. We've got lots of people playing Minecraft. Let's send y'all over. You know what? It's been a minute. Why don't we all head over to Tadpole Milk, who is doing a solo survival world. Another great person to have in your background while you're working on your own Minecraft stuff. Probably one of the most addictive laughs on Twitch. I'm sure you'll have a good time. Folks, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It was a good crowd today. I know there's a lot of working and lurking or working and Minecrafting going on in the background. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the compliments on the build. And we'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 4 hours for international folks. I think we will be in Minecraft. I might switch it up and go back to Core Keeper. It depends on how my day unfolds. So stay tuned. Check me out on Twitter, Joel Duggan. Instagram, same thing. That's where I post when I go live. And of course, Patreon is one of the best ways to support myself here or your favorite streamers. Just check to see if they have a Patreon. You get access to my Discord. It's only $2 a month. It's cheaper than Twitch. So if you are looking to support, then I would very much appreciate it. Thanks very much. Check out the Spawn Chunks podcast. It's free. It's all about Minecraft. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.